Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. IP Farms is in house already commenting with us. Been getting a little rain today. Glad we ain't got no hay on the ground. Hey Gordon, what's going on, buddy? Junkyard made it in. Dustin Farmall made it in. Lee Harris, Patch of Heaven. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. I see them way more names than I do thumbs up. There goes Mr. Steve Mack. We got all the hay that we had down. We finished getting it baled up. And everything went good. We got a little bit more to do. Actually, we like about 30 acres. And we'll be finished with this cutting. Apple's pretty good. Let me cut this air conditioner off. Yeah, I like the apple. Lee said he hit the thumbs up. Kurt, what's going on, buddy? I think we're going to get to meet up with Junkyard here in a couple weeks, and maybe Junior from SOT Metalworks. I'll try to get a couple of us together and hang out for a day. Hey, Mr. Monty. Glad you made it in, buddy. Hey, Local Life. Ready for it. Yeah, man, that's going to be a pretty cool day. Get to meet up and a couple of us. I'm going to try to get Gordon Bright to go with us that day and meet up. And this is the first. Well, I think I mentioned it to Gordon a while back, but I suppose to let him know when it gets closer. So I'm letting him know right now. Mr. Steve just shared it out. Thank you, sir. And I'm trying to get Brian to come hang out with us. I think I'm going to get them. I'm thinking I'm going to get us all to meet up at that McBee Farms where that old tractor museum's at. For those of y'all that were around then or remember, I shared a video from the McBee Farms. They got a bunch of old tractors and vehicles and a nice restaurant. I think that'd be a cool place to meet up. Patch of Heaven finally got to go to a tractor show. Man, I've been seeing that on Facebook, and I've went to comment 2 or 3 times on it, and my phone will ring or something and get me off of it. That's awesome, buddy. I quit dipping tobacco in December when I had my stroke, but I did pick up another habit, which I don't think it's bad for me. It's the Smoky Mountain. I've shown it before. It's herbal stuff. There's nothing in it I don't think for me to be addicted to, but I reckon I'm addicted to it. There's no nicotine or no tobacco, but that's awesome that you. I know when I first stopped, it was a little aggravating to start with, but then it got easy. Gordon's looking forward to it. I think it's Tuesday, August the 3rd, we're going to do this, Gordon. I think. Junkyard, I got it wrote down in the house so I can let you and Brian know for sure. I wish we would have had a little more time to have our car prepared Tuesday the 3rd. Yeah, I had it right. Because I would have loved to went to Charlotte this weekend and raced. We just ain't quite there yet to go traveling that far to a big show like that. But maybe in the near future next year, we'll be able to travel to some of them races and run. Plus, Brandon's in the hospital. Yep. Doing good. Brandon went up Thursday to Duke Hospital. And he had his surgery Friday afternoon, and I'm pretty sure everything has went good. Talking like he might get to come home out of the hospital sometime this week. Maybe the first to the middle of the week, we hoping. Easy to remember, day after your mom's birthday. Yeah, we're going. The surgery went good. I think they got everything out and got him buttoned back up. There goes Brian. One time I'm remembering that Brian Jr. from SOT and Junkyard, and they wanting to meet up with us. I think I mentioned it to you. We're going to try to meet up at Tuesday, August the 3rd, but I'll get up with you more on it, buddy. Kirk will get easier the longer it goes. There goes the Brandon Strong stickers. Feel up, he hasn't had a cigarette in 7 years. You occasionally still get the urge. Yeah, man, that's right. Don't give up. Country gal's in the house, so she's finally letting Brian get back on the internet some. That's good. He finally got some work done with them cows, probably. That's why she's letting him branch back out on here with us a little bit. Hey, D. Haven, you doing all right tonight, buddy? We got 12 in and 11 thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. We just did get that last hay baled. What was that, Friday? I mean, literally, I baled and drove the tractor home before I could even get in the yard from 2 miles away. It was raining, sprinkling. Murphy Law, appreciate you coming in, buddy. Nice about having a smaller herd. I think we're going to get rid of some here soon, too. Got some yearlings we need to put on the road, and I got a couple old cows, some cull cows we need to get rid of. Got a nice bull that we're going to get rid of. He's nothing wrong with him. He's like 8 years old. But I'm running out of places to put young heifers I'm keeping and to run them with and blah, blah, blah. So it's just time to let him go and pick up another one. Hey, Josh, you here for a small bit? Hey, a little bit's better than none, buddy. Got to go. The field we have left now is the Steve Mack field that we call it. That's the one that's supposed to be closing on here anytime. I got to ride by because I think they got a bunch of stakes and stuff put up out there in the field. And I got to go see how much and what kind of stakes they are out there, how hard it's going to be to cut around them. At the dirt track at Charlotte Field. Yeah, maybe next year we'll get to travel further out like that. It gives us another year to work with the sponsors, and hopefully a bunch of the same ones will be coming back on. Working on a few different programs for the different sponsors and trying to have room for more. Hey, Mr. Bob, what's going on, buddy? Sumter's got a race with the modifieds, I think the 27th or something like that. We're going to try to go to that one. Appreciate it, buddy. We're looking forward to getting to meet up here in a couple weeks. You're 10 minutes away from Charlotte. Yeah. Is it raining there now? They supposed to be racing tonight, too. I'm seeing some stuff online. Some cars that's still there. Colton's Farm out of North Carolina. How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you dropping in. Drizzle off and on. It was pouring here earlier. We got a good bit of rain today. I wouldn't be scared to say 2+ inches a day. Mr. Bob says 1 more month and the border's open. Josh Wellner there, Brian SLC asked about you something about videos and stuff. I think he's gonna get back to making them here, maybe. You'll believe it when you see it, Mr. Steve. My son still hasn't got the Tahoe finished yet. I mentioned that last Sunday, but that didn't work out as planned. So as soon as he gets it going, we'll have a update y'all on that. Several of y'all wanted to hear it running. That's right. Where you at, Mr. Bob? Seems like I remember you you would be on the way. Mr. Steve could pick you up on the way if I remember correct. Trying to motivate yourself. You get back in the back of the buddy. Miles outside of Buffalo. Even bought another drone. That's right. I need to get mine out more. I really enjoy flying the drone, messing with it. I need to try to fly it when I'm by myself. That's one reason I don't. I've never done it and always been too nervous to try to fly it or let it track and follow me while I'm trying to pay attention because I don't want to tear the tractor or the baler up, or I don't want to tear the drone up. So I normally just, if I don't have somebody help me, I won't even mess with the drone. The last hate it we done with a drone was with the 574 time a couple years back. Hey, AJ, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, it does, Gordon. I like it too. See, it's fun flying them. I just haven't got the courage up yet to be in the tractor to think I could pay enough attention to the baler or whatever was running on with the tractor and to keep a drone doing what it's supposed to do. And for y'all that's just coming in, I mentioned earlier that Brandon's doing good. Brandon had his surgery Friday, and everything seems to be doing pretty good. So maybe he'll get to come home some part of the beginning of the week here, maybe. What's everybody been up to the weekend? Thank you, AJ. We didn't do any racing or nothing this week. We haven't. Had to wait on my crew chief to get out of the hospital. There goes the GoFundMe link. Kirk said he worked the weekend. I'm trying to figure out something to eat tonight. Just got home from pulling tractors, and since the old ones are tired. We've been getting rain today. The past week's been great. We cut a bunch of hay and done a little bit of videoing. We got all of our hay done except for that 30-acre field that's to be sold. No, if my wife's back home, she can bring it out here. I did get us. We did pick us up another dog. I think this one looks like Gordon or Brian. If she, I don't. They were gone, and I don't see my house lights on, so I can text her though. See where they at. He's a male. The last one y'all been seeing was my daughter's as a female. I wouldn't think they'd be back. This is right. I wouldn't think they'd be back already. SC firefighters dry here in parts of York County. Been pretty wet here today. Wait a second. York. Brian lives in York, I think. That's York County. But I'm sure York's got to be close to York County. In New Brunswick. Thick and too wet to make hay. No, we ain't had no army worms yet. Well, I'll definitely be going in the morning to the last field that we got left that's not cut, because I want to. My son said there was a bunch of survey stakes and stuff drove out there in the field, and we're not sure how that's going to work out yet because we haven't been able to cut it, but we leased it for a year, and So I want to go see if there's a bunch of steaks and stuff out there. I'm not going to try to cut around all that kind of stuff. Had a pretty good sale come through the seeding the storms. Figured you stop by in class to show up. Yeah, y'all can stop in now. I didn't monetize it tonight. There shouldn't be no commercials for y'all to watch. That way I can get you and Mr. David to start back coming in. Heard it bad in Texas, Arkansas. Some showing up in Bama. I wouldn't doubt it. Either 2 or 3 years ago, we had them on one farm real bad. They wiped out it was probably a 55-acre farm that was less than a week away from ready to cut, and they wiped it out. Hey, Mr. Ed, how you doing, buddy? Made her in to say hi. That's right. That happened on that farm. That happened right after we had a hurricane, if I remember correctly. Living the dream. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the armyworms hit us that year right after a hurricane. Hoppers. Did y'all see that picture I shared earlier, that flower with all them little baby green grasshoppers on it? 110. She says if she makes it home in time, she'll bring the puppy out here for y'all to see. Doing good enough. I think there's a pretty good chance of rain the first part of the week here. I think like a 70 or 80% chance tomorrow. So if that's the case, we definitely wouldn't put no hay down. It's 70% tomorrow. High's only 84. That's cooled off a good bit. That's about 10 degrees cooler than last week. There's a lot of rain on the. Well, hold on. It's going crazy now. I went to show you the darn thing. Hey, John, what's going on, buddy? I was going to show the radar in my area, but got to be careful where my hand goes or you'll be. There y'all go. Y'all can see the whole East Coast now. And it should be in motion. See, Brian, you fixing to get more rain probably. Yeah, you probably get one more little shower and you'll be out of it. Look at there. I just talked about Mr. David. Said I didn't monetize it tonight so he can come in. I know he hates commercials. That's right. I tell people that because you told me that, Mr. David. You doing all right, buddy? Hope Clint's doing good too. They normally demonetize the live anyway, so I figure might as well just stop monetizing them. That'll save them from having to demonetize it. Grab me another drink, y'all. I still haven't had a chance to mess with my new battery charger that we got, the Rigid. Way off topic one. There's the original mechanic working on Bob Bailey. Wow, that sounds pretty interesting. He built motors for the Bush series. Might get you going back to there you go. Awesome, Mr. David. Hey, 69. I really don't know on the topic. I know some of y'all guys do hay. And I've never ran into this issue with somebody selling the hay field during the year. I know a couple years ago I was working one that they was trying to sell, but they had it put into in the contract. But I don't think these people done that. And I'm not sure how all that's going to play out because we haven't been able to get any crop off of the field. It's ready. It should be ready to cut now, but they cutting it up, cutting right in the middle of it, cutting 5 acres out to build a house on. And if they got a bunch of stakes and stuff, it's going to be hard to cut it. So I don't know if I should try to cut it or if I should just try to get my money back. I don't know what I should do. First thing I said, I'm going to go look at it and see if there's not many stakes, I can probably work it and cut it. At least get one cutting off of it until they make me get off, I reckon. Any of y'all ever had any issues with rented land or leased land? I did. I've talked to the owner that I rented it from that's selling it, but he don't know. I mean, he don't know what the new people's gonna want me to do. Yeah, I reached out to him. I've talked to him a couple times. I just wish they would have put it in there in the contract, that we had the right to work it because we paid for it. Yeah, bull doesn't hear that corn. I am just as soon as I can get up, as soon as they get me the number. The man that owns it told me that he give my number to them or their realtor or somebody to call me. That's right, Mr. Monty. I do have proof I paid for it though. And if I haven't gotten nothing, to be sure the judge wouldn't be totally against me wanting to know what I paid for. But if it's too late and gone, and it's still gone. That's kind of what I'm hearing, Ed. I said, I hope it don't go to nothing like that. I just hope that we get to work it, at least get a cutting or two off of it to cope for some of our rent money and fertilizer money back. If no dice, the older, yeah, that's that, and that's kind of what I was thinking too. 69. Hey, Restoration, appreciate you dropping in, buddy. The judge ordered them too. Okay. Beautiful corn, probably irrigated. I said the hay looks pretty good. We bush hogged it several weeks back. Got it looking good now. We'll see tomorrow. I plan on going in the morning and walking it and seeing what all they got out there. Make sure there ain't nothing out there that I should hit and tear my mower up either. The corn's probably irrigated. Yeah, that's a beautiful place. They said they're going, what I'm hearing, they're going to survey out 5 acres right in the middle of that field and build a house. And and they might even want me to continue working the hay around their house. I don't know. The not knowing parts that what's aggravating you. We got 15 in and 22 thumbs up. Might get another year from them. Yeah, that might work out. It's under a contract or something they call it. I don't know what it is, what it's called. I know that a couple guys I know was looking at it and was going to put offers in, and maybe, it might not even close. Something might fall through with it. You never know. Hey, Scott, what's going on, buddy? Y'all get any rain today? Have a good one, Josh. Take care, buddy. There's our email address. Anybody can shoot us an email. The listen says pending still. Yeah, it'd have been simple. Mr. Steve could have got to Steve Macfield, ain't it? Raining now. Yeah, it's sprinkling here too. Hey, Owen, 33. What's going on, buddy? A lot of landowners want to plant pine trees. Yeah, I've seen a good amount of that going on too. It'll all work out. If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. If it's meant to be, you can't hardly stop it from being. They stack things out already. Damages on them. We run into a little issue a couple years back. Y'all that's been around for a while. Mr. David will remember because Clint and them come down to a sale that was in one of them hay fields and bought some stuff. Man, they left a bunch of trash out in the field, cables and chains, and just when they picked that stuff up with that telehandler to load it, pieces would fall off, and they'd leave and just left them. Yeah, Scott. The one that we call the Steve Mack farm, where he come bailed last year with us, or year before last. Yeah, they supposedly got it sold. And I couldn't get you and Soybean and Steve to buy it for me. The car's doing good. We haven't run in a couple of weeks. Lakeview took the whole month of July off because it being so hot and dry. So I think the 7th or something like that, Lakeview will fire back up. And I'm not sure if we own the slate that weekend or not, but the 1st of August we'll be back running. We're going to try to go to Sumter one weekend. Yep, that's right, Scott, right on that main highway. The only field that I had I could do a live stream in. Short a few million. Me too. But yeah, we're going to try to go to Sumter. I think the 27th or 28th of August. Sumter's running the open wheel class. We're going to try to hit that track. I'd like to get up towards Bryan's up next to Charlotte one weekend. Carolina or Lancaster, one of them, somewhere up that way. For some of the sponsors we got. Mr. Ed at Pucker Butt Pepper Company. He's up that way. Hey, Ralph, what's going on, buddy? You on the road tonight? You might could, buddy. I don't have the money to buy it though. So if I would definitely be wasting their time and mine. $15,000 to $20,000 an acre. That was I don't remember what that farm was. It wasn't bad. It's in an excellent location though. Extra day. Yeah, Ralph could have bought it and put him a trucking place out there right on that main road. I bet Ralph's been down that road before. 38 going into 501. I think it's amazing, like Ralph's trucking there when we was going out to Minnesota, way further nowhere I ain't never been. I reached out to him, being he's a trucker, and he could just off the top of his head tell me where to turn and how to bypass stuff. That's awesome. There goes the P.O. box if anybody's wanting to send us a mail. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see that. I don't watch NASCAR no more. But I did see something online. Said Kyle Busch was leading and like it was raining pretty good and they crashed. $47.48 acres, about 30 acres of hayland. Yeah, because I just about changed my mind and not go up to get that race car, and because all them rights and stuff was going on, but Ralph talked us right around it. Wife at the beach in your truck. Go away. You mad? Yeah, I probably would be too if I was leading and it was raining. And what I seen online is the drivers was telling them for like 2 laps it was raining. They didn't throw it until they crashed. Uh-oh, y'all, we fitting to have company. Have company. Come here, baby. Come here. I want y'all to look at this one here. Look how big this one's got. This is the puppy that was out here about 3 months ago. What? Ain't a puppy now, is it? Look at it. Look, Marley. Look at him. Tell him, hey. So y'all, I'm fit to be TikTok famous. So I'm going to make Papa TikTok famous. All right, let y'all want to see the new baby? You're going to get your feet so dirty out here in the shop. All right, here goes the new one. You can't even see this one, can you? If I fell out this chair on the live, y'all, I can't even see. This one here kind of should look familiar, Mr. Steve. You can't even see this little sucker. He's so black. Surprise winner, Eric Amarola. How about that, y'all? This is our new baby. And there goes our jealous big baby. All right, y'all, somebody was asking. Gordon was asking. And it looks like Gordon. So Gordon, I want to expect some child support. Come on, Mama. All right, thank y'all for bringing them, the babies out here for them to see. My office gets so dusty. On the cement. And their feet was wet. Well, the big one was wet. They toted the little one. Scott said they're building houses like crazy up there. Yeah, it's I think both of them's labradoodles. No, golden doodles. And I didn't think I would get attached to a dog, and I really did. My daughter's the white one. So now I got me one. Hey, Jimmy, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, Steve put his in, and there's mine, Gerraldfarms@gmail.com. We've been lucky so far. Everything we got, we've been able to keep Gerald Farms on everything. Just got home from dinner. What'd you have for dinner? I'm hungry. I'm trying to come up with something good for supper or dinner. We had fried chicken and loaded potato salad for lunch. Tacos. I had tacos Friday night. There's a good little Mexican joint here not far from us. You rice trucking on everything too. Just bought a new air fryer. Did you get it on Amazon with our merch link, Steve? And we do have Amazon links. So if you're shopping and buying stuff, you can use the links and don't cost you no more and give us a few cents. And pennies make dollars. Yeah, Ralph says, I think since you was here, buddy, we've gotten back into dirt track racing. I know you like racing. We need to get you down to the racetrack with us. Steve said he did. Yeah, we need to get Ralph down here because Ralph's not too far from us. There's the Amazon link. So I know a lot of y'all shop on Amazon. You just click that link there and do your shopping and everything will be like normal and I'll get a couple pennies. We know y'all want to help support Gerraldfarms. And we're going to cut I don't know when we're going to cut the sticker sales off. You saw Brian over there on one farmer channel. He's on them big channels, ain't he? Hey, that's right, Mr. Steve. I appreciate y'all helping us out. Yeah, on the stickers, that we sold, I don't know if y'all seen, I shared a picture of the hood of our race car where we got hashtag Brandon Strong on it. And what I'm going to do at some point here, before we race next time, I'm going to pull that sticker off of the hood and have a new one made. And it's going to have all of y'all's name that bought the stickers to help raise money for Brandon and his family will be on it. Llewellyn in the house. What's going on, buddy? We're getting them all pumped up for when we start back racing here in a couple weeks. We're going to try to put a fire system in our car, and we're going to try to get us a pit lift. That's two big items we're trying to, especially the fire system that we want to put in the car. That way if a bad wreck happens and I'm not able to get out or able to deploy the system, maybe it'll deploy itself and buy us time so we can still be back here on Sundays. I think there's a right good bit of local guys that run around here is up at Charlotte. I was seeing online earlier. Hold on one second, Steve. I'll show you. I can show you. I got a book right here. If I can find the page, I'll show you some. It's just a fire suppression system. There's a bunch of different kinds. A lot of different options. I don't know how many's in this book, but I thought I had to put something on the page where I could get right back because I've been looking at it, trying to do some research on it. No, Scott, man, that's one thing that really worries me. This fire ain't no joke. And if y'all seen how tight these race car cockpits are, Gordon's seen it. Gordon's been at the racetrack with us several times. Actually, Gordon helped me put seats, put a new seat and all in it, so Gordon knows. See, there's some right there. I see there's one. This one's a unified. It's fire bottle. You know, and they'll come with different nozzles and stuff like that. And some of them's manual pull, some of them's auto. Like if it gets so hot or something, it'll set off. But I can't find the full page that I was looking at. It's just a but the cockpit small one, these dirt cars getting in. Especially I'm a big rounded guy. I'm trying to think of the name of the other one that I see a bunch of advertising for online. You get much rain, Llewellyn, at your place today? Mr. Steve might can do some research and help me find a better deal. And most of them use, it's called DuPont FE36 is the chemical that they spray. See? I just said that number. Time you put it in. FE36. Is that good stuff, Steve? Because you the fireman in the house. And we try to keep decent suits, you know, even in the past. And yeah, that's right. That's really what makes me nervous. And being upside down, you know, and then a fire situation arise. I can't say for sure now for next year that we'll have a brand new car. But if we keep going and keep enjoying it like we're doing, we will get a new one with a tall cage. Hey, man, what's going on, Daniel? Hey, guys, we was on vacation last week. One morning, I got out just riding around shopping for clearance stuff like y'all know I do. And I went into Lowe's looking to fix the trailer lights on the back of the trailer for the pit lights and met Daniel here. Pretty cool, awesome dude. Man, I'm glad you come in and said where you're from, man. That makes me feel good. And we're already missing it up there, man. It's been back home now for a couple of weeks and missing it. Approved does not. Sure vision does not impede the safety crew. Leaves no chemical residue. Okay. Scott, make sure we don't eat Mexican the night before the race. It's the only stuff you. Okay. Steve can probably find it on Amazon and use my link. Hey, I like the way you're thinking there, Mr. Ed. How's everything going your way, Mr. Ed? It's been one of them days at Lowe's. Well, I'm going to have to go back to Lowe's looking for you when we go back on vacation again next year now. Well, it's been about not quite an hour. We normally go about an hour. What's everybody got planned for the upcoming week? Excuse me. I'm gonna go check on that hayfield, that last one, and if it's able to be cut without too much stuff, I'm gonna cut it. Probably will be Tuesday or Wednesday, because tomorrow's a good rain chance. Got a few parts we ordered for the race car. Try to get them stuck on. Got to get some tires worked, so when we do figure out where we're going next, we'll have everything will be setting on go. There's the email address at gerraldfarms@gmail.com and the P.O. box if you want to send us some mail. And I'm not sure if the racing hats and stuff's on the try find the link yet, but Mr. Steve can put it up there if he would. I know that they might not be up there because we selling so many here local that my brother-in-law makes the hats and does that site for us, so he might be backed up. And I know he does a lot more work than we do. The hay's doing good. We had a good week last week. Didn't get no rain on none of our hay that we had down. So that was a blessing. There's the link if you want to look for some Gerald Farms merch or some Gerald Farms racing. That's where you'll get it. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down where I can get inside and get me a shower, and look forward to seeing y'all next Sunday night here on the live hangout. And don't forget, we drop videos on Tuesday and Thursday night. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for supporting us here at Gerald Farms. Y'all take care, have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.